Okay, this is number 6, the Nazirite. Nazirite. It spells Nazi and then right, R-I-T, and A-Z-I-R-I-T. Wonder if it has anything to do with Nazism or anything. We shall find out. Okay. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, if a man or woman wants to make a special vow, a vow of separation to the Lord as a Nazirite, he must abstain from wine and other fermented drink, and must not drink vinegar made from wine or from other fermented drinks. He must not drink grape juice or eat grapes or raisins. As long as he is a Nazirite, he must not eat anything that comes from the grapevine, not even the seeds or skins. During the entire period of this vow of separation, no razor may be used on his head. He must be holy until the period of his separation to the Lord is over. He must let the hair of his head grow long. Throughout the period of his separation to the Lord, he must not go near a dead body, even if his own father or mother or brother or sister dies. He must not make himself ceremonially unclean as accounted of them, because the symbol of this separation to God is on his head. Although the period from his separation he is consecrated to the Lord. If someone dies suddenly in his presence, thus defiling the hair he has dedicated, he must shave his head on the day of his cleansing, the 7th day. Then on the 8th day he must bring 2 doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest at the entrance of the tent of meeting. The priest is to offer one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering, to make atonement for him, because he has sinned by being in the presence of a dead body. That same day he is to consecrate his head. He must dedicate himself to the Lord for the period of his separation, and must bring a year-old male lamb as a guilt offering. The previous day do not count, because he became defiled during his separation. Now this is the law for the Nazirite. When the period of his separation is over, he is to be brought to the entrance to the tent of meeting. There is to present his offerings to the Lord: a year-old lamb without defect for a burnt offering, a year-old ewe lamb without defect for a sin offering, a ram without defect for a fellowship offering, together with their grain offering and drink offering, and a basket of bread made without yeast, cakes made from of fine flour mixed with oil, and wafers spread with oil. The priest is to present them before the Lord and make the sin offering and burnt offering. He is to present the basket of unleavened bread and is to sacrifice the ram as a fellowship offering to the Lord, together with his grain offering and drink offering. Then at the entrance to the tent of meeting, the Nazirite must shave off the hair that he dedicated. He is to take the hair and put it in the fire that is under the sacrifice of the fellowship offering. After the Nazirite has shaved off his hair of his dedication, the priest is to place his hands a boiled shoulder of the ram, and a cake and a wafer from the basket, both made without yeast. The priest shall then wave them before the Lord as a wave offering. They are holy and belong to the priest, together with the breast that was waved and the thigh that was presented. After that, the Nazirite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazirite, who vows his offering to the Lord in accordance with his separation. In addition to whatever else he can afford, he must fulfill the vow he has made, according to the law of the Nazirite. The priestly blessing. The Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron and his sons, this is how you are to bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. So they will put my name on the Israelites, and I will bless them." And that's the end of that chapter. I like that part. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. It's been a while since like there's been a real prayer. Numbers is a lot of history and like a lot of census data and just organizing society and counting and the importance of math and numbering and things like that, and grouping and like organizing land and things like that. So we have a new group, the Nazarites. Kind of reminds me of Punjabi people and how like they grow their hair as like an offering to God. I mean, it's in the Bible, so like why can't people accept their culture too? Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy to see things like that because it kind of helps explain just like other cultures as well. Sometimes I feel like so far from reading the Bible, it's like maybe we did all come from the same book and it's just we just all got scattered and all the rules got like separated and just changed and altered by the clans and by the people and like the groups. But a lot of it stayed the same or changed. I don't know. Anyways, Numbers, the chapters are long, so the videos are getting longer. They're like 7, 8, up to 10 minutes, so it's taking me longer to upload. Anyways, I'm gonna